Hey guys, cool upon right back. I'm Rick.
Eric.
Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
We are back. All of us are back.
Yes.
For One Piece.
Calvin.
What'd you think of Loppins?
The Loppins, man. They came in clutch.
It's crazy.
Big.
I when I was watching it, I was like, you know, that one like had some kind of connection with Luffy. Like, I bet that's gonna come back, and it did.
They came back.
Yep.
And in
Now
that
they're
episode,
friends forever.
Yep.
we didn't have to go like later in the episodes, like 10
But
episodes
we-
later, and a flashback to remind us that they had a
But we
connection.
did have a flashback to that episode in that episode,
We did.
which I was like, God damn it! They almost had me.
With just different music.
Slightly.
We had to distract from thinking about Luffy ripping his fingernails and toenails off as he climbs up there, man.
Yeah.
But
That was a lot.
he did make it up there.
They made it.
They made it. And
I don't know how that isn't like draining to her health at all. Like all that bullshit is like, no, fighting is too much. But sliding halfway down a mountain on your finger and toenails
Running from an avalanche.
and running from an avalanche and dodging Loppins, that's all fine.
Dodge him, don't fight.
Perfectly intact.
Well, I want to know about this reindeer or whatever. What's his name? Chopper?
Chopper.
Like, that was that big chopper, and then we have a little chopper, and then they don't look anything like the reindeer chopper that was pulling the sled? Like, can Chopper fly? Does he really fly through the air? How did we get back here? How did she get here so fast? We had to climb.
He's broken.
Was there stairs?
Continue before he-
An elevator?
Was that the last chopper?
I think you've got it backwards. The hiding thing, I mean.
You should be there and peeking out. There you go.
Shut up, lady!
My gosh.
And can you tell me how your fever's doing? It's talking!
Your fever is talking?
oh, his leg.
Who are you?
Yes, it's gone down several degrees. Should be all right. I'm the only doctor around here.
Then that means we're on...
Looking for how I stay so young?
No, that's not it.
I don't know how old you are, lady. I've been unconscious most of the time on this island.
All right.
See?
This is what caused your
She did it.
sickness.
She's a doctor.
You were bitten by a bug called the Kestia. Given the infection's progression in the affected area, I'd guess you'd been infected for about 3 days now.
It would have gone away in 2 days?
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't be feeling any pain whatsoever because you'd be dead.
Oh! Well, damn.
I had heard that Kestia had died out over 100 years ago, but I kept the antibiotic just in case.
Oh, thank
Where
God.
did you guys
Right?
come from that you may have been exposed to this?
100 years and you kept it around?
We were with ancient.
With your belly, she was in a jungle with her belly showing.
Now, stay in bed. The treatment for the disease isn't completely finished yet. This disease normally takes a course of treatment 10 days long to successfully cure. Even with medicines as advanced as mine are, your body will still need at least 3 days to fully recuperate.
I can't stay that long! We need to get Vivi home, back to Alabasta!
Oh gosh, she's gonna stab you!
When a patient leaves this castle, it's because she's either cured or deceased.
She's gonna kill you if you don't get better.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of bloody bandages.
He climbed this mountain with his bare hands? That's almost 3 miles of sheer rock to go up.
This guy is bleeding a whole lot. He has 6 broken ribs and a spinal fissure.
Chopper, have Phenocol, Cardiotonic, and Tiosolin ready for me.
She has an infection?
Yes. Those two are my friends, okay?
So intense. Can't meet Luffy and not be affected.
Those two are my friends, okay? So hungry.
Don't eat
No,
it.
don't eat him.
Need meat.
No.
No.
You can't meet Luffy and not be affected.
Meat.
God, they're zombies.
Venison. This is terrifying.
I fully believed that Luffy would eat that deer.
Give me the chopper.
You've all eaten deer here,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
They're trying to eat him. Jesus.
Not alive.
Nami.
Not if he's nursing me back to health.
I didn't know.
I'm impressed. Those guys are already up and moving.
She's not concerned like at all.
Hey. Credit where it's due. This deer is surviving way longer.
I am not food for you, okay?
Ugh.
If he's different, it's just because he ate a human.
I love it.
And also, he's a doctor. I taught Chopper everything that I know about the field of medicine.
She just said that she was the only doctor in this area. She lied.
He's a
He's a PA.
resident.
Please don't die on us here.
Oh yeah, Dalton's buried.
Yeah.
So who's Dalton?
Don't just stand there. Do something, Zorro.
Got a bow.
Get it out. God.
Get a bow.
So weird.
This is horrible. I can't feel a heartbeat.
Maybe he's too cold that it's slowed.
Slowed his metabolic functions.
You should be one of my crew. Please, old lady. We really need to have a doctor on board.
Or we take Chopper.
And did you just call me old lady? Yeah, right. That's what I said, old lady.
Oh!
Yeah, right, that's what I said.
Jeez, you're a tough old hag.
Oh my god, did you learn nothing?
Oh, face
Really
first.
asking me to become a pirate? It's about adventure, old woman. Well, this one's a slow burner. Didn't I just tell you to watch what you say?
These guys are pirates?
Look at mine. I love him.
It's a giant head.
In just a few minutes, I'm going to cook you a delicious reindeer dish you'll never forget.
I don't think so.
Stop! Just stop!
She's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming.
I'll close the door.
No, you need to stay in bed.
How'd you end up here?
After all, you still have a fever.
Thank you. You're the one who's been taking care of me, aren't you?
You just shut up! I don't need thanks from you or any other low-life human!
He's not so good at hiding his emotions.
Who's she talking to?
This castle is really strange. It's freezing and filled with snow.
It's cold in here.
Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, Luffy?
Yeah, this is where the snow originates, and the island really isn't made of
Snow
snow.
everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And say those weapons are gone.
Here in just a moment, boys.
Jesus! Oh, how many she got?
Is it true that you guys are pirates?
Yes?
Really? Real pirates?
So you're really interested in pirates, huh?
No, I'm not at all! You idiot!
Pirate books fall out.
Do you want to come with us? You could come sail with us out on the ocean.
No one will eat you.
If you did, that
Yeah.
would really help me out a lot.
That's crazy! You realize I'm a reindeer! I don't belong on a ship with a bunch of humans!
We have a duck.
But if you're trying to scare me off, it isn't working.
But I have a blue nose.
That's not the weirdest part.
No.
You know?
He's
The fact
insecure.
that a human could have ingested the human fruit and gotten nothing out of it except not being able to swim is crazy.
We gotta check these two. Come on.
I don't much like what you were doing there, girl. Trying to tempt my reindeer away from me without my permission. Chopper has a scar on his heart, a deep one my medicine can't cure. All because he was born with a blue nose. He was forced to walk at the back of the group, separated from the rest of the reindeer, even though he was just a helpless newborn. Then one day,
You laughing at poor Chopper.
Yeah, you mocked him. For
It's
his
just
insecurity.
because it's
Rudolph.
so Rudolph. Yeah.
the other reindeer pressured him to leave the herd. His blue nose already made him different, but now he wasn't like the ordinary reindeer at all.
Hey, what is that creature over there?
But even walking on two legs, he didn't look anything like the humans.
A gun! Bring me a gun! Yeah, shoot him! Quick, before he runs away! Get him! Shoot him! Yeah, got him!
He didn't know what was wrong. He couldn't understand why they reacted to his appearance with so much fear and anger.
Stay away, monster!
And so he lived alone after that, caught between two worlds that wouldn't accept him. Now that you've heard his story, do you think you can heal the scar on his heart?
Yep.
You tell Luffy that story, so quit trying to eat him.
So does he not have antlers and that's really on his hat? Maybe. He didn't have them there.
With it open like that, there's not much difference between inside and outside the castle.
Stop it! Don't touch that door! Get away!
What is with this guy? What the hell is he so angry about?
He just gets more human and loses the antlers, I guess.
Look up there.
Little birdies.
So that's the reason they're leaving it open.
How long did they leave the door open and that's got built? It's snowing outside.
It's a big castle. We can do it in
No.
the warm part.
That weird reindeer guy, wasn't he speaking earlier?
Now that you mention it, I remember him walking on two legs too.
Golly, man.
He's a monster! Has fur!
He's little.
He becomes big! Clearly a monster! What a cool guy! I bet he's really
Good,
interesting!
yes.
Hey, wait! I know! He should join us!
You know how
You
much
didn't
I
hear
hated-
any of
You
it.
know how much I hated that 5 seconds? I was very interested in the last episode. I didn't realize that would feel so hard for him this one.
Hey, the Blue-Nosed thing.
Yeah.
Whenever it's like, and he was like a human walking to the village. He still had a blue nose. I'm like, I think that's the worst, the least of the concerns at that point.
Yeah.
That he still has a blue nose.
The hoofs, the fur.
It was just the
This is
beginning
so
of
funny.
his ostracization, right? The blue nose.
No, I meant like I get that in the beginning, but the part when it's like he was walking to the village as like mostly human but still kind of reindeer, and he still had a blue nose. I'm like, I don't think it matters at that point. I think if he just had a human nose, they'd still be like, oh no.
You know, he looks kind of like a man and a reindeer, but he's got a blue nose.
Yeah, shoot him. You know, like
Let's get him.
Poor guy though.
That's all I need to hear.
I was far more upset with Luffy and Sanji trying to eat him after they learned that he helps with with that stuff. Like, he's at the very least he's a utility animal.
But
You don't
did-
eat utility animals.
Did they learn that though, or did
thought so,
Nami
didn't
learn
they?
that? I think Nami learned.
No,
Did they not hear that?
no.
No, they weren't around. Like, she talked to Nami a lot, and they were chasing him for food. I'm like, tell them what's going on.
need to tell
And then
them.
I assumed they had taken care of it, and then he showed up again. They're like, eat him! I'm like, there he is! What are you doing?
There! Get back here!
I'm like, did she not cover this? And then she chased him, didn't tell him anything, tried to kill him, and then got tired of chasing him down. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. Tell these people. Hey, no, that's my assistant.
He helped you. And your friend.
Yeah, right? So is that, you think it's going to be our doctor on the ship? Is that what we're doing?
Probably.
Are they going to have a wanted poster?
If they get up to some stuff, probably not yet. Not just because they're part of the crew.
I thought that was like your part. Like, why does Usopp have a wanted poster?
He's been involved in some shit, hasn't he?
In universe, he doesn't have one. But he
Yeah.
has one in the mid card.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of like you're part of
I
the
understand
crew,
what you
you know, like one of those. I just don't know what the music's gonna be like. Boo-doo,
I get what you
boo-doo, brr.
I think the song's still copyrighted, right?
Yeah, probably.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think Rudolph is as old as you think he is. Because I know there's the cartoon and there's the song and there's the character, and those are 3 separate copyrights.
So Rudolph the song was made famous by Gene Autry, was recorded June 27th of 1949 and officially released September of 1949. But
Because Santa's 8 reindeer are fine.
that's a song?
Well, you can use
Their names and everything of
yeah,
them?
but
Yeah,
I
sure,
don't think
names
you
are
can use
different,
Rudolph
so-
still, if I remember it correctly.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. That's why, so often you hear things involving the 8 reindeer, but they never used the Rudolph one because the song came out and they copyrighted it.
Yeah.
That's why in Jingle All the Way, they were only talking about 8 reindeer.
8
They
reindeer.
weren't talking about Rudolph. I remember being a kid, what about 9? Where about Rudolph? Where about Rudolph? Put Rudolph in here. And you just run down the road, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, just running down there, Rudolph!
Nami's better. She's still not completely healed, but she is better, so we've solved that.
Yep.
The whole
Luffy, I'm assuming, just heals fast.
Sure, probably.
Because I thought he was in way worse straits, and he seems okay.
Yeah. I think he said in one episode like he's never been sick.
Yeah.
Also.
I was gonna say the Nami thing is like, well, in 2 more days you'd have been fine. It's like no more pain. Like you'd be dead. It's like, jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
It would have run its course. It would have been, the infection would have been over.
Like, good thing they got here in time. Good thing they got to a doctor that had the antidote for a over 100-year-old disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy that she kept the antibiotic for that long. Like, antibiotics go bad after a while.
Maybe she just like recreates it.
Yeah, she
Like-
must do like petri dish stuff like
Yeah.
every few months or so to keep it going.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Or it's, I don't know, maybe she has stuff and then, like, if you mix this and this together, that creates the full antibiotic medicine for it or something, and it's not, I don't know. I was just,
It's got to be all like, I don't know. Yeah,
like,
what
if I
is it?
use
Like-
this
like-
one that we always have and this one that we always have and actually put those
Yeah,
together,
well,
now I have this
Like
one.
it
I
could
don't
be
know.
made out of a mineral like sulfur
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
or something too.
And it's just like, I kept the recipe. You know, like, I don't always keep all ingredients for, I don't always keep a German chocolate cake, but I always kept the ingredients and the
Sure.
recipe for the German chocolate cake. You
I've
know?
kept this German chocolate cake for 100 years, just in case somebody wanted a slice. No, you just have the recipe. Yeah,
They made something like that somehow,
I get you.
you know? She was able to whip it up fast enough or whatever, but no, I get you, I don't know.
We checked in a little bit on the search for Dalton, and we saw them bring him up, but we can go back to that after that. So.
It's horrible.
They said he had no heartbeat.
Well, they weren't exactly over his heart.
Sure, and he was buried in the snow, and sometimes, like, when you get shot and you lay in the cold,
Yeah.
like, it will slow so you don't bleed as much and stuff. Like, that
I
kinda
also
happened.
probably wouldn't be able to feel somebody's heartbeat through a breastplate.
Yeah.
That's
And who knows where his bison heart is?
He maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Could be anywhere.
I gotta
Maybe
add
they have two.
I gotta add the human fruit.
I think human fruit's so funny.
Human fruit is
I
so
love it. It's so good.
like it literally is only good for something that's not a human.
Which
And I know
is-
that's
Yeah,
like
I get what Calvin's saying. Like,
based on like
Calvin eats it. Now he can
the
become a
multitudes
human.
of organisms that live on this planet. Like it's so many more things could benefit from
What-
this than humans. But why?
What
Is
if
it
it-
just a human fruit?
And
that-
they have, Calvin, you didn't complain about the ox fruit. What if an ox ate the ox fruit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Sure.
We also confirm that animals can take the fruit as well. So.
Yeah. Sure.
So we could have had like a
Yeah.
gum giraffe.
Yeah. That'd been crazy cool.
That is almost just as worthless as a human fruit.
What if one of those
He's
animals,
already stretched way the fuck up there.
What if one of those animals from that one island ate a human fruit? Remember that island
Yeah.
with that guy in the barrel or whatever it was?
Man, if you give him one,
Yeah.
maybe the barrel would break and he could stand up.
What if it gives you peak human like why can Chopper be like, well, now he's like a human, but now he's like
Sure, yeah.
buff and he looks like
Yeah,
a
I
rock or
take
something.
ox fruit and it's like prime ox. It's not like, well, it's a shitty ox.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
If one of the Elbaf warriors
Is
eats
that a shitty ox
that's a
sound?
shitty ox sound.
That's interesting, though.
one of the Elbaf warriors eats it, do they shrink?
Would they shrink down and become? Yeah, I would say
Probably
yes.
because they're not humans.
Huh.
Yeah.
They're giant.
But they still have their other form because he still has a reindeer form.
Yeah, he might be able to
Yeah.
like turn into a
He
giant.
he seems to lose his antlers when he gets like more human,
Yeah.
which I guess is like when you turn into John Cena. Like that's the more human.
Sure.
Like, is human give you like a this is a peak human size, strength, speed kind of thing? Because then,
say,
like,
yeah.
Calvin, if we did eat it, like, sure, we don't get that drastic, but then we can
Man.
like get like
I could be
ugh.
peak Calvin.
You could be peak Calvin. You know,
I mean, he has enough intelligence to be a doctor.
what's the smartest, buffest, fastest Calvin like?
I don't know, but that Calvin could probably swim.
He probably could. Yeah, he had like some muscles and a little bit more fat or something. I don't know.
But not if I have the human fruit.
Nope, definitely not.
Well, no, yeah, then you wouldn't be able to. You're right.
So
You know what? That part wouldn't change, but everything else would be better.
Everyone would be better but Michael Phelps.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he should not. Though maybe then he's like, well, I gotta sprint now. Like I'm gonna change categories.
Chopper's pretty fast. he can outrun Luffy and Sanji.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
he's fearing for
If
his
at
life.
least he can like drag them behind him as he sprints. That's
I do really love though that he's like,
That's so funny.
I think you've got the hiding thing wrong.
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Hopefully Nami will help him protect him. But it seems like Luffy, again, in his last 5 seconds, like, he's like a cool guy.
I hope he heard that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Oh man, I should make a new tag. That's what I should do.
What's the tag?
For devil fruit?
Yeah. Like whenever we learn a new devil fruit, I can put a tag and be like, new devil fruit.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron's going to do that. You're going to come back next week.
Hopefully.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of One Piece with us. Make sure you're going over to blindwave.com so you can ride the wave and get so many more episodes of One Piece. So many for you. Also go over and check out blindwave.com/recommendations if you haven't. You got to put your recommendations in. Yes, you do.